walked into the studio and everybody was just asking questions. Hello, what's going on?
I'm good. I love you 3000. You know, the thing is, when you've been away for like a week, it feels like you've been gone for a month. My goodness.
Yes,
So it's good to be back.
yes,
Good to
but
be back.
you're never gone for that long, if only. And we've got James Silas. Jamza.
Yeah, good morning, Lagos.
Ooh.
What's happening, Lagos? Barca, the everything. Yes, we're in.
And today, I'm really happy because we've got a guest in, and we have got Cottrell in with new music. Hey, Cottrell, how you doing?
Hey, I'm great. I'm great. Thank you.
We're very lucky to have you because he was already up on Twitter sharing about this. What was it yesterday? Where he had an encounter yesterday, and I was just reading about it. I was like, "Ah, is he going to make it to the studio? Is he going to be too traumatized?" But you made it
He made it.
Hey, thank
Thanks for
God.
joining
Yeah,
us
good to have you.
today.
Thanks for coming. Now,
Thank
remember,
you
you
so
can be
much.
part of the show on WhatsApp. It's 0809440981. We're also on Twitter at Smooth981FM, on Instagram as well. And we're streaming live on YouTube. It's youtube.com/Smooth981 FM Lagos.
Yeah, and you can see that we're actually rocking the same hairstyle. So, you know, that's a big thing too. So check that out live on YouTube.
Yourself and Kotra?
Yeah.
What?
Oh, okay. All right, that was sarcasm. I was
Okay.
really confused for a second. I was like, "What is going on here?" All right, so Cottrell, you're in to talk about your new music that we've got lined up and we are gonna play in a bit. But before we
Mm-hmm.
get to it, you want to tell us a little bit about it?
Okay. I think the song, in terms of sound, was just like a shift for me, because like pre-release of this song, like most of the music I've been doing have majorly been like in the Afro soul space, like native instruments. Like you have guitars, light
Mm,
percussions. Like African chants and stuff like that.
that's our sound
Yeah,
on the
yeah.
Carlsberg, Louise.
Yeah,
Mm.
and I absolutely love that. But me and like my producers were talking, I was just like, okay, let's try something a little different. In terms of like context, it's just a soft vibe, like feel good, like chill music,
Mm.
but like the lyrics is basically a headspace that I'm usually not in. If you've not noticed already, I'm a very lover boy somebody, but
Hmm.
on this song it was like a different side.
So wait, hold on though, because you've got to switch up in the music, you've got to switch up in the contents as well. What was going on?
We just felt like, I think music is expression, and
Mm.
because it's something that I spend a lot of time with, every now and then it's nice to just like experiment with like something new and just have fun with it. There's a lot of pressure to blow in quotes and make some kind of success, as people would measure it with some kind of this thing, that sometimes you just take the fun out of it. And I still want to be able to like enjoy music, the process and everything involved in it. So yeah.
Let's talk about your creative process. Do you write your songs, or you just get into the studio and begin to freestyle and just let it come out?
Definitely the first one. I write all my music myself.
All right,
Nice. All
let's
right.
listen to it.
Okay. James, Chef Jeff,
Yeah, let's go.
3000. We ready for this?
Yeah.
Yeah? Let the review commence. Before the review, however, is the song. So this is A Beg by Cottrell. Oh, dang. You said YouTube, right?
Yeah.
Completely forgot.
See if you can set it here like this. See if you can set it here like this.
Yeah, I'm trying to set it, bro.
YouTube, can you hear this? You should be doing now playing.
Okay, yeah.
You should be doing now playing for this. I think we'll play after the show, so I really like it. Mm.
Okay.
Look,
We'll play the full one at 8:45.
Thanks.
I love
Yes,
it.
I can hear you.
Who's that? Orbit.
He produced it. Yeah. He also produced Ready, the last song. Yeah.
Nice.
Hey guys, what's good?
All right, studio, we're coming in.
There you have
All
it.
right, people. Hate to cut a good thing short,
Oh,
but
yeah.
we had to do it.
I mean, I beg by Cottrell. He's live right here in the studio. Good one, man.
Thank you so
Who's the
much.
producer to that jam?
Oh, big shout out to Noel Beats. He's here with me right now. Incredible producer. He's produced my last two singles. Amazing guy. YB the Wild Youth was also on it. The last section of the song where you have like lots of 808s. Yeah, and then the guitars on the song by my good friend Engineer Timmy. Amazing guy.
Great. Guys, what do you think about the song?
I mean, sometimes I think I have a bias, when it comes to culture, because I'm a big fan of his music already. And, it's somebody that I really, really, I love his work. You understand? So I root for him every time. So, but I mean, beyond the sentiment, this is a beautifully made song. From production to the vocals to even the songwriting. Um, I mean, the only thing I always tell him or talk about when it comes to his music, I always say, so how you pushing it? How you, how is the distribution, the promotion? Those are usually the things that I always am concerned about.
Because when it comes to like beautiful art,
yeah,
right,
he
you want to
has
know
it.
about the business side so that it can get to where it needs to get to.
Because he has the music, he has the talent. I mean, he's been here a couple of times before, and I mean, his music has been featured on this show a couple of times before, and then we always say, man, he's talented. He can sing. So, but it's just always about how can a lot more people hear this music. He's a talented guy.
I mean, I just think that you guys have a way of putting like song titles that I always think I'm going to hate, and then I actually love.
You know what? This is the thing, right?
It's like you put things my way. I think I'm going to hate it, but I actually just end up loving it. To be honest. So, first of all, at the end of the day, is my number one catchphrase on this show, isn't it? And I beg is James. so it's very accurate and very apt at this point in time. I love this song. I love how that there's an element of ad-libbing that comes to it, which is not very popular with Nigerians. I love the quality of the writing merging with the highly local kind of accent that goes on to the singing as well, and it's a well produced song. I mean, kudos to your producer. I love the lyrics are very, very powerful from the beginning to the very end, and the chorus actually has something to add to it at the same time as well. So I think it's a fantastic body of work. I think where James comes from is more like, how do you get this to be a bit more commercial? But the problem is that for your kind of music is that you have to just stick with your own fan base, I think, at the end of the day, and hope that people can buy into that, because we know what the commercial sound is like. You said that there was a switch up, so it means you've probably already been in that space already. But to explore this and have the real art lovers come here, because you know what, the likes of people like Johnny Drill, Thames, they were not people that were going commercial. They stuck with their sound, and then everybody kind of bought into it. So if you're going to do that, just keep pushing out stuff like this. You're going to find that growing your way. That is probably my own advice. But I love the writing. I love the recording process that you went through, and it's well done.
Love it. We've already got messages in, and this song has a thumbs up from Taya from Ajay, who says that it's got that old school feel. It's all right. And Oluwakemi is rating the song, but you're not giving us what you rated it according to. But thank you for that, Oluwakemi. Always lovely to see your messages coming in. Keep them coming. 0809 981. That is up on WhatsApp, and we're up on YouTube as well, streaming live on youtube.com/smooth981 FM Lagos. Leave your messages there as well, and Twitter @smooth981 FM, and tag everybody. They're all there at Cottrell, at
The Cottrell.
at the Cottrell.
Your handle?
Yeah, is that it?
Yeah, TheKotrell.
At the Cottrell. Yeah, at
James Silas.
James Silas.
One word.
At Chef 3000, and I will tell you that I love you 3000 right back.
Yeah.
My goodness. All right. So, Cottrell, now that we've got you in the studio once more, we are going to just bring you into the crew for the day.
Okay.
You're a member of the Grapevine crew for today, and we've
Awesome.
got a bunch of stories that we need to get into. So
Awesome.
let's do this. And I really want to get your take on, or your opinion on what was Burnaby's concert and what everybody has been saying about it. So let's just get jump into it already. So he sold out Madison, in fact, more than sold out Madison Square Gardens for
Crazy.
his concert on Wednesday night when he took us for a night in space. And we heard from him that he actually played a song from his soon to be coming out album, Love Damini. And everybody was like, this thing would not stop trending. Everybody was going wild for this concert.
Mhm.
Like, what you guys did you guys watch it online? I know you did not travel out. You were here in this country with the rest of us.
Yeah, we saw it on YouTube.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Like for me, I loved when Yusundor came out and just like held everyone spellbound because he brought Yusundor. He brought hey God, I've just spaced on who else he brought. He brought oh, I'm spacing. I'm
Go ahead,
spacing. I've spaced. I can't remember now.
Let's leave it with.
It will come back to me in a second. Wow. Okay, but back to you guys.
So
Well,
man, I didn't see all. I mean, I saw a couple of the clips from the performance, but I mean, I wasn't even expecting anything less. For so with over time, personally, I've come to agree that Burna Boy is one of the best performers, from Nigeria when it comes to stage craft and everything. I mean, I know a couple of people or a lot of people, I'll say, have a problem with the fact that we don't get to see him put up a lot of guys on stage, and so on. But you know, I mean, let's look at a great like Fela Kuti, for instance. I mean, did Fela even feature anybody in his lifetime of making music? Do you understand? Um, and when he's performing, it's just Fela performing from A to Z. It's an experience. You come here to watch one person. And then if you look at abroad, I mean, guys, how they do it abroad, yes, they get to take one or two or a few people to go on tour with them to, be featured on stage as well. But a lot of times, the guy that you come to watch, if Adele is having a performance, if Celine Dion has, it's Celine Dion you come to experience from A to Z. And if you, as an artist, if you've not gotten to that point where you can make music or have a collection of music that can entertain an audience for
That
a stretch
long.
of time, then that means you're not even ready for those kind of performances.
Right.
But Burna Boy, we have to give it to him. The guy has put in the work. He has the music. He has the talent. Hate him or love him, the guy does not care. The guy can give a standing ovation kind of performance. So you can't take that away from him. So Burna Boy is pushing the envelope to a place where, I mean, before when you want to share a mic with him, you'll be thinking like, can I really do this? So hey, shout out to him
it up.
to back it
Yeah,
up. Exactly.
that's where it comes in. I mean, for me, Burner, everything James said is absolutely right. For me, Burner has a way of just knowing what to give you in a live performance.
Buster
And the thing
Rhymes.
is that
Buster
it's-
Rhymes. Thank you. Buster Rhymes. I got it. Thank you.
Ah, it finally came through. And the thing about Burner Boy is that he knows how to blend. He knows how to blend with whoever he's working with, whether it's Justin Bieber or whoever. He just knows how to blend and still keep his own sound. So when it comes to concerts, he does something that it is a known thing about how to do a concert that we just don't embrace a lot in Nigeria, which I have to give kudos to 100% what Rikasani tweeted about how to perform. Because the thing is that you bring in backup singers. You let the chorus, you can, if you want, let the recording be the chorus, but let the verses be you. Let us hear you. Let us not be hearing, and it's, at the end of the day, kind of thing. And it really that's one of the reasons why I can't even be bothered with a lot of Nigerian concerts because I know it's just a joint listening party. This CD is like 2,000 naira. You want to pay 15K for everybody to be listening to CD at the same time, and then you have one person who's there whose job is just to jump on stage and say, hey. Burna Boy comes up on stage, and you have to be on stage. If you're on stage with him, you are there for a purpose. You're there to add value, not act. So that's where I would say people should take lessons from about how to perform live. Invest in backup singers, invest in your instruments. Don't be doing DJ track to come and give a show. Show that you are a true artist like Burna, period.
And his sixth studio album comes out on the 2nd of July, his birthday. Are you ready for that one?
I mean, I can already foresee great songs, and I'm looking forward to what the collaborations are going to be. He doesn't particularly need them, but they always add value as well. So.
Oh my days! All I remember from this when we were talking about the album, he was on the Trevor Noah. He was on with Trevor Noah,
Yeah.
and Trevor was like, "Oh, when are we gonna see it? Can we tell? Can you tell us?" And he was like, "I'll give you a hint." Then he now came out with one riddle. It is on the day that everybody
Yeah.
celebrate. Everyone. Trevor Noah was just. I was like, for one, somebody has stumped Trevor Noah. Well done, Burna Boy.
I don't
Just
know.
for that.
Is it
just
that
for
he
that.
didn't get it or what?
He did not get it.
I mean, I thought it was very simple, but well,
really? Because I was watching it like,
uh,
what is this?
when he says the day that everybody celebrates that's special to you, and I just it's the birthday.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
like when everybody. You know what? We had to go on a break, but when we get back, we've got more for you. It's the Grapevine on Smooth 98.1 as I touch things.
One. Love music.
Love life.
The Nigerian youth possess so much talent, great
You're from
ideas,
the
and
same.
knowledge of new
I mean,
technology.
your roots is
Oh,
also
hello.
PH,
Some
right?
of these
Yeah.
talented
And then Burna Boy.
individuals
Feel
So
free
are
to
quite aware
weigh
of the
in,
social
yo.
political
tell us,
affairs
tell us
of
how
our
you
country,
feel about
Yeah.
failing to vote,
Burna
regardless
Boy's
of their participation
takeover.
in
We'll say,
nationwide protests.
I feel like it's well deserved.
right?
Like Burna is one of the most complete artists, like in my opinion.
Mm.
From songwriting to God, his lyrics, his ability to sing, like he really sings. Then performance is just, he's come on, man. His albums, he is one of the few artists that you can listen to the albums
A
from
to Z.
beginning to end,
Mm.
and you're just like, wow.
What I find interesting about his performance is that he gives you it's that the vocals come through and it's all part of the show. It could be just him.
Sure.
It kind of like gives Amy Winehouse vibes.
Mm.
All right, Amy Winehouse would sing I can say this well, okay, sing her ass off, but you will still enjoy every single movement, every single thing that she's doing to give you a full on show. And I think that's what Burner does very well as well. So definitely, the character comes to life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
I mean, what about
commands
the
his
dancing? He,
show.
he entertains by himself. I mean, those girls
Yeah.
shaking their booty on stage or
Nah.
whatever. He does the dancing by himself.
Yeah.
Like, and then every time you see people cut out that part of the performance, like it's always a vibe.
Nah, his showmanship is
His
just,
showmanship is
10 over
crazy.
10, man.
Oh man,
10 over 10.
you have to give it to
But you know what?
him.
Not everyone has that. That thing is not ingrained in a lot of people.
But it takes
course.
time to develop
Yeah.
that. But the thing is that we don't develop that, and this is why I was raining on that Rikasani thing, because you call like maybe I don't know Wiz Senior or whatever, and then it's one person, but they're like two guys whose job is just to jump around with the microphone and go, hey.
Oh,
and be
yo,
happy.
guys, we're back in.
Okay.
All right, here we are back for more and back for Cottrell's point of view on the MSG concerts. So,
Yeah.
how did you go to space for the night?
Ah, virtually.
Yeah.
Me and James were on YouTube.
Yes, now, yes.
I think it's incredible, and Burna Boy deserves like all the accolades that are coming his way. In my opinion, he's definitely one of the most complete artists out of Africa right now. And it's just amazing what he's able to do. His pen game, artistically, his showmanship is just 10 over 10 in my opinion, and it's just something to be inspired by and to be proud of as an artist, as a Nigerian, as an African. It's just beautiful to watch.
Okay, we've got your messages coming in. Tosan says, wow, you greeted everybody but Pepple and I. Tosa, I don't know how to feel about that. But Tosa says, Burna Boy's concerts, they're an experience. So if you don't like it, then you don't understand how to do a concert. Goes on to say they should be the yardstick for artists in Nigeria. They should think of investing in musical instruments, backup singers, and vocals. We're tired of listening to your CD or a DJ playing alongside you singing. That's what Tosa has
Oh
to
my
say.
god! On that particular comment, if I may, like it's pretty much like what he said, like with the Rikasani tweets that like went all over the place. It's basically the same thing Rikasani was saying, and people, I don't know, people will just be people. Fandom is just stands are just going crazy with everything. It's such an incredible example that Burna has set. And if we could be on that level, set it as a standard, it would be better for everybody. I'm sure even the
Yes.
fans would appreciate it.
Yes.
Yeah. If you're gonna be charging money,
You might as well put up a
you
proper
should
show.
give us something for the money.
Well, Taya from Ajak comes in with this one. He says, if you're at a Burna Boy concert and you're not moving your feet, Burna will give you back your money. LOL. And he goes on, he says, shout out to Trevor Noah. Having been stunned, he also stunned at the White House Correspondents' Dinner. I just wonder if the Nigerian government is ready for that kind of honesty.
No. I wonder if the journalists are ready because they're the ones that will suffer. You one roast, just one joke. You see the security operatives waiting for you.
Yep.
All
And
right.
you'll never get off the stage. You'll be like, the cameras can still see me. I'm still alive.
Olu Anishola says, I like the fact that we're an experiment with Afrobeat and there's no limit to what we can do with it. All right.
Oh, okay. Yes. All right. And so we've got more for you. And I don't know how to take this news, guys. So let's just put it out there. Mission Impossible 7 has gotten its official title. And all I can say to this is I have nightmares in which I've grown to be 100 years old, and Mission Impossible 99 is currently in cinemas. No, not even in cinemas, on my virtual reality cinema on my Oculi.
That's like Fast and Furious, right? But let me hear Chef Jeff. Is the movie guy.
You have to go to
Yeah,
me.
yeah.
You know what? Tom Cruise is 61 now.
Dang, Tom Cruise is 61.
Tom Cruise is
Wow.
61 now. Dwayne Johnson turned 50 yesterday.
What?
So I mean, like, I don't. We're all getting old, okay?
Yeah.
All right, and Tom
Wow.
has no intentions of slowing down, to be honest, because just as what you said, Chope, about Mission Impossible 99, 2024 is Mission Impossible 8. That is actually official.
Wow.
All right, and on top of that, he's become more like almost like the maybe the saner white version of Will Smith of just doing sequels, because we've got Edge of Tomorrow, a sequel for that coming along as well. So I don't know. I think that it's going to be great to see him still doing stunts. We haven't seen the like of Simon Pegg on the big screen in a while. I personally think so. That's good to see him again come up on that. But as long as they can keep the story interesting, then let's see how it goes. Because you know what, we're seeing the same one, but there is still a John. So let's see.
He will resurrect.
Sequels seem to be a thing that if the script is so good, the interest will still be there. So let's just hope that that's going. To be honest, the last one was not particularly memorable. We just remember the stunts. That's that's all.
So
all
what
that
I
it
would
is.
say is, and for me, this is like the rot that we're seeing in Hollywood. In that they're so concerned about where their money is going or whether they get their returns, that they're either just investing it all in these big box office tentpole sequels that have, as far as I'm concerned,
Mhm.
a lot of diminishing returns because there's only so many places you can drive a car off of.
Well,
Fast and Furious is like, have they driven cars in space yet?
I mean, yeah, they did
Yeah,
the
the
last
last
one.
one.
Okay, there you go. They drove cars in space. I stopped watching after I think
I
it
don't know
was
what
8.
happens next. I guess maybe they get to another galaxy,
I was like,
or they
when
go
the
in the
car
time
started
machine.
flying, I was like,
They
there's
go
a
in a
problem
time
here.
machine. But you know, with Tom Cruise, you know, he was I don't know what his rate is now, but a couple of years back, it was 20 million per movie. So you got to get your money some way somehow. I guess that rate should have gone up by now because he's been multiple Academy Award nominated, and everything Tom Cruise tends to be people flocking to go and see. So you know, maybe they just should be like, you know, we can't afford for some of the movies, but this one we can afford, so let's push it out.
All right. Okay. And do we still have time? We've got time. We've got time. Okay. So next thing that we're going to talk about is the Met Gala. A lot of stuff was unveiled. From Vanessa Hudgens's. Wait, is that how you pronounce her name? Vanessa Hudgens. Yeah, dress.
Hutchins's would be okay.
Hudgens's.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. From her very beautiful Emperor's New Clothes type dress, in which I was wondering what it was because it was just cloth and then it was flying like a black butterfly. Sorry, that's just me. But then we saw Kim Kardashian having some incredible weight loss. Like, where did she go? And a lot more. So, what were your takeaway moments from the Met Gala?
James, you want to take this one?
no.
Well, I'm not gonna. I have to admit this was a last minute story, so I can't really say much to it. But you know what I find in a lot of these things is that when it comes to the fashion thing, just because someone is famous, once they've worn it, oh, they look fabulous, blah 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 blah. But in reality, they just look ridiculous. I mean, we saw that Justin Bieber thing of whatever award show that was before. So I seen a couple of the outfits there, and I'm like, I'm not too sure what is going on here, including the person that
Jared
was,
Leto.
yeah,
Yes.
that was not actually Jared Leto, but either way, they would have still been like, oh, he looks fantastic and blah. And I'm like, nah, it doesn't work that way.
Yeah.
It really doesn't work that way. This is not Rockstar Jesus.
But he looks stunningly like Jared Leto, though, even though he wasn't.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's in the eyes.
Do you understand
well,
what this
I can
outfit?
agree with that.
I'm
Yeah.
trying to understand this outfit.
And
No,
people, yeah,
Kocho,
it's
have
a
you
no.
seen the outfit? This is it. Yeah, that. I don't know what that
Yeah,
is.
and they will say, "Oh, fabulous, looking so good," blah blah blah, and I'm like,
Oh,
"No,
Listen,
it doesn't
no.
work that way."
Yo,
Oh, no.
my takeaway from the Met Gala
Oh,
is it's
no.
$30,000 per seat and $275,000 for a table.
Mm.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Mm.
And people are
Wow.
now begging to pay this. Recession has not hit Hollywood yet. That's all I can say. All right, so keep your messages coming in. We've got more for you.
Yes, and we have this one for you, Black China. Did you see that one? She's lost
Goodness.
100 million
Oh
naira
my
defamation law, suit against
Did you
the
say million
Kardashian.
naira? Did you convert?
Dollars,
Did you
dollars,
convert?
dollars, not naira. Dollars.
Well,
If it wasn't
should I?
Naira, she'd just be rolling on her bed laughing like, oh my God, that's like $1 at this point.
Yeah, I mean, $100 million.
But I'm sure she'll be back.
Black
This
China.
Black, she'll not give
I
up.
hope not.
Do you know Black China deserves to be single? I'm sorry to say that, but I'm sorry,
Ouch.
but she is just that ratchet. I'm sorry.
Ooh.
There's nothing positive that comes associated with her in any way, shape, or form. She needs to get her life fixed and just do something with herself because, quite frankly, no one deserves to be giving her handouts just like that if she can't put an effort into anything. She deserves to be single, and I'm tired of her. Blacked out.
Dang.
Same here.
End of the show.
No, we still
What
have
does
time.
she? What does
Please.
she do
No,
again?
he's ended the
No,
show.
no.
What does she do?
She
Nothing.
has babies and then goes after the baby daddies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like that's her career,
She's
no?
not a gold digger though.
not a gold digger.
digger would be a compliment.
Oh my God. I don't know how to take
Oh,
this.
my chest.
What's wrong with your chest, okay?
Say gold digger will be a
I didn't
compliment.
see that coming.
Oh, more.
Chef Jeff, are you okay?
Savage.
Wow.
Very, very savage. All right, real quick, let's take some more of your messages. Oluwakemi says the fashion for the Met Gala was so glam, like all the other Met Gala events. I'm not sure I would love to watch the latest Mission Impossible 8. There's a 7 before that one. And Black China has always been a clown.
Ouch.
Guys, you're really coming out to Black China this morning. Tosa says, if the storyline is good, then I would definitely watch Mission Impossible 8. I haven't watched the last Fast and Furious, so I hope this MI8 will be good enough for me to watch. The Met Gala didn't do it for me this year. Nothing much to it. But really, I'm surprised that nobody has commented on what is going on with Kim Kardashian. First of all, Pete is tattooing her children's names on his neck, but then again, he just loves the tattoo. As far as I'm concerned, it was just an excuse. But like something is going on with
I'll
her.
never understand though. But see that relationship, I think that's the type of relationship that Kim should like. If you try to be too serious as a man wanting to be with Kim, I think it will fail. But if you're an unserious person or you
Wow.
come off as being unserious, you just be a funny guy, just be ordinary. Then Kim and not just Kim, because if you're dating one of the Kardashians, you're dating
I
everybody.
just feel like it went from Barack
Wow.
Obama to Donald
Yeah.
Trump.
So how long do you think this
Exactly.
one would last?
This one,
Kim
no,
and-
it doesn't need to last. Don't worry, it's not serious. Kim is just happy.
Wow.
That's all. It's nothing. What's she looking for? She has what? 4 children, 4 kids with Kanye.
So she just needs a comedian in her life.
She still,
just wants
she still
someone
loves
to make her
Kanye.
laugh.
She still loves Kanye, but Kanye is just.
Quattro, what
they
are
can't be
you
together.
thinking?
Absolutely nothing.
All right, so Quattro, as we come to the end of the show, let's just want to find out what's next, like in terms of music, because you took a bit of a pivot, right, with this new track with Abeg, which we're going to play for you after the as the show rolls out.
Okay.
But like, what are we going to see from you? What are we expecting?
Just like lots of music.
Yeah.
Like lots of music. I feel like
Who's chaining you to the studio?
chaining me.
Yes, they must chain you. We want more.
Absolutely nobody. I have with no beats that's here in the studio. We have like over 25, 26 songs. And then like in my like private catalog, I have maybe like 60 songs. So like I have like a home studio. I'm always
Oh.
working. It's just I think a creative's curse, that comes with like the quest for perfection and
Oh, yeah.
overthinking,
Mm.
and just trying to like rack up resources to like put it, because you know how the music industry be when you're trying to like make an impact with the music. Like, oh, the music is so good, you want like lots of people to hear it,
Mm.
not just you, your friends, and the
You don't
nice
want
people
church
at
clapping.
the nice people at Smooth FM. So like there's lots of music. So this year is just like putting out like lots of music as much as possible. Probably next month new music as well. And
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah, and like a body of work in the works.
Expecting
Nice.
that.
Yeah. So most definitely. So this year is just about putting out more music and just
Body of work before the end of the year.
Definitely,
All right.
Send
definitely
it our way.
for sure.
Send it our way.
You're
All
so
right.
sweet.
And that's that for that. We need to go now. Thank you very much for being a part of the show. You can catch Chef Jeff on Twitter and Instagram. It's Chef Jeff 3000.
I love you 3000. Yes.
All right. And James Silas.
Yeah.
Why?
The Cottrell as well on Instagram and Twitter. We're doing this again on Thursday morning at 8:15 For now, it's on Twitter and Instagram, Smooth981FM.
And that's all, folks. Check out Abeg after this.
Okay, more coffee and then arise.
Hello?
So what's happening? Are you going to
morning.
promote
The
Little
Met Gala
Black
thing.
Book?
No,